Hello, besties, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk, Bestie. This is the podcast that is as bubbly as your favorite glass of champagne and as cozy as a chat with your best friend. And I am your host, Maryland, here to spill the tea on everything from relationships to self care to life, love, and all the adventures in between. So get ready with me to laugh, to learn, and to become the best version of yourself. Grab your headphones, bestie, and your favorite beverage because we are about to dive deep into the world of self growth, self discovery, and a whole lot of fun. So, without further ado, here's my next episode. Hello, love bugs. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Bestie with your new favorite host, Maryland. Today, I want to talk about something that I recently created a meme on my social media, and I posted something that says, women tend to stay longer than they should in relationships that are not good for them. And we need to break these toxic patterns. The longer we stay with a person who doesn't value us, the more years of our youth we are wasting and missing the opportunity to find the right person. So, sis, let that man go and choose you. And as many of you know, I'm already 49 years old. And I have been in multiple relationships throughout my life, especially when I was young. And not all of them were a good fit for me. Many of those relationships were a disaster. And even though they were not good for me, I stayed. I stayed longer than I should. And now that I am at this age in my life and everything that I have learned from my experiences and from collecting experiences from other women that I have talked to in different places like forums online, groups that I am, friends, women that I know. And it really seems to be a common practice where we know we were not being valued, we know weren't being appreciated. We were wasting the best years of our lives, our youth, our energy with people that truly didn't deserve it. So, if you're young, if you are in your 20s, 30s, and you are experiencing a similar situation, let me tell you, bestie, you need to pack and go. Don't waste any more time of your best years somewhere where you know you're not going to be appreciated, value, you're not going to grow. It's going to cause you early aging. Crying is not good for your aging. Suffering is not good. We don't need to suffer in relationships. Okay? So, ladies, let's get real and consider this. You ever found yourself in a relationship that felt more like a black hole than a love story? So, we're going to talk about this today. The longer we stay in relationships like that, the worse it is for us. And I'm talking about women here. We do not have the luxury of wasting our times. We don't have the luxury of growing older next to somebody that is not good for us. Because women are in their prime, they can be mothers. They can do a lot of professional enhancements in their career. They can travel. They can do a lot of fun stuff. They can um, choose to do what makes them happy and keep growing as a person. You don't want to be held back and waste the time next to somebody that is really not going to um, add to your life. I know we all been there, but here's the key. It's time to break those toxic patterns, girl. And it's time to choose you. Now, picture this. You're hanging onto a relationship that's about as fulfilling as a diet without chocolate. Why? You ask that, right? Why am I doing this? Well, one of the reasons why women tend to do that is because society throws around this idea that quitting is a bad thing. Like we have to do everything in our power to hold on, to make things work. But let me tell you something. Sometimes quitting is the ultimate act of self love, especially when you're quitting something that is unhealthy and is not good for you. I mean, the longer you stay with someone who doesn't value you, the more years of your fabulous youth you're tossing out the window. You're not getting those years back. It's like holding on to a bag of stale chips when there's a whole buffet of goodness waiting for you, baby. So, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, is she talking about me? Well, yes. It's time to assess, it's time to reflect, and it's time to take action. Okay, sis? Because that man, he needs to go. Release him back into the dating wilderness and choose you. Because let's be real, you are a whole snack and you deserve someone who recognizes that. You deserve someone who can value you. You deserve somebody who can add value to your life, not take value from your life, not add suffering into your life. So let's break those chains. Let's go let go of what's holding you back and embark on a new journey of self love and empowerment because you are the leading lady of your life and it's your time to shine before it gets way too late. Okay, so I'll give you some tips of things that you can do once you break that pattern, once you release that man into the wilderness, for you to be centering on yourself and enjoying your new freedom. You should focus on you, do the things that makes you happy. Unsubscribe from the Drama Gazette. Cancel your subscription to the drama-filled soap opera that was that toxic relationship. No more turning in for episodes of Chaos in Chateau X, okay? Change the channel. You're the leading lady in a rom-com now, not a tragedy, okay? So, another thing that you can do is upgrade your selfie game, babe. Out of out with the old, in with the ball. Update your profile pictures with snaps that scream, I'm fabulous and loving it. Okay? Show the world and yourself that you're the heroine of your story, not a supporting character in someone else's drama. Okay? Do a little DIY therapy and retail magic. Go shopping. Retail therapy is a cliche, but it's a cliche because for a reason. It worked. Treat yourself to something nice, whether it's a new outfit, a killer pair of heels, or something that you've been eyeing, and self love and splurge, okay? You're not just leveling up, you're accessorizing your way to happiness, okay? Also, you can create a no toxic song playlist where you kick those heartbreak ballads to the curb and create a new playlist with more personal anthems from you to moving up, like So, for example, Beyonce's Irreplaceable to Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. We all love that one. Let the music be the soundtrack to your triumphant comeback, okay? And bonus points for spontaneous dance parties in your living room. Another thing that will help you is to master the art of no. And repeat after me, darling. No. No is a complete sentence. Learn to use it liberally. Say no to negativity. Say no to self doubt. Say no to anyone who brings drama to your fabulous life. Okay? It's time to enforce the boundaries. Boundaries are sexy. Boundaries are the new black, and you rocking them like a fashion forward queen. And remember this, honey, the best revenge is living well. The best revenge is moving up. The best revenge is moving forward and improving yourself and doing best for yourself. So sleep into those stilettos, put on your invisible crown, and sashay away the toxicity that last relationship brought into your life, okay? The runaway of life is yours. And you're about to strut into a love story that will be so much better than anything Hollywood could dream of, because you got this and you're going to work on it and you're going to create that story for yourself. Take your time to heal. Take your time to get your life in order. Take your time to focus on yourself. Do the things that you want to do. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy your self time. Enjoy your life before you decide to put yourself out there and try a new relationship, because you really deserve that. You really do. And this is going to be all for you today in this episode. This is something that I really wanted to share because I've been there. I've been there and I am enjoying myself so much right now. I wish I would have done this a long time ago. But you live and learn. And now I'm sharing my experience and what I believe every woman should be doing instead of wasting the best years of her life next to somebody that is not adding value to your life. So, bestie, if you enjoyed this conversation, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. If you're listening to any other podcast platform, you can also subscribe, put it in your favorites, leave me a review, share it with your fellow besties. And remember, you got the power to create the life that you want. Always. The power is yours. Until next time, ta-da. Thank you so much for tuning in to another fabulous episode of Let's Talk Bestie. I am your host, Maryland, and I really hope that you enjoy the insights and the information that I share with you in this episode. If you loved what you heard, please don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. And remember that sharing is caring, so share the podcast with your besties and spread the love. Let's connect on social media. You can find me on Instagram as Meryland CC and on Facebook as Otros 20 Pesos. We can share thoughts, stories, and you can also suggest topics for the future episodes. I would love to hear what you have to say. Remember, life is better with your bestie by your side. So until next time, we'll talk again.